We are going to do the myth card today. We're going to try and do only the first part, which is the first 4 or 5, depending on where this one ends and if I can do more. Hi, 𝒖𝒅𝒊𝒂𝒍. Thank you for rolling in and then going away to Gacha Hell. I need to play my gachas after this. That's why we might do only 4 today and then 5 tomorrow. Also, thank you guys for the daily chickens. And then, yeah, that will be the first part of the myths. And then, yeah, hopefully I'm not going to cry at the end. We will see. We will see. Hime's probably going to cry. Let's be real. Hime's going to cry a lot. Anyways, because I love Rafayel. I am a Rafayel girly. I am absolutely 100% Rafayel's, like, fan. I love Rafayel so much. But anyways, let's start. This is called Tears of Romirro. Okay. Am I supposed to roll this R? I'm not sure. I won't roll them if I don't have to. All right. Stealing myself. The black. Wait, sorry. The double C, like, threw me for a loop there. Double C black. Okay. Oh, it's Blake. Sorry. I'm gonna put on my glasses. Guys, I gotta put on. Shiny, you weren't here for the disappointment. We lost the 50-50. And we have no more pulls. I blame Taffy. He said I was lucky, and then I lost. When you go at Rafayel without protection, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so let's do it. The Blake, is it Blake or Black? It looked like 2 C's when I first looked at it, but I guess it's Blake. The Blake C. Alright, sorry. The Blake Sea is about to devour the world. Oh my god. Humanity's last ark, the city of Romirro, is perched on a solitary island. Oh! So all of the sea is like taking over the world now. Alright. So is this like flood times? I guess. Is this still like Earth? And not future Earth? Because in future Earth, like it's the desert. So I guess this is past when, like, the whole world was covered in the sea. There shall be a lunar eclipse, and at the end of the 3rd night, Romirro will be annihilated as it sinks below the ocean's waves. Doesn't this look like Lumeria? A little. The tomb of the sea god, which has foretold all worldly changes, announced the day in which humanity will be submerged during the 1st night. The sea god has abandoned us. He has abandoned everyone. Why? The sea god is the one who will make the ocean devour Romirro. He wants to destroy us all. Destroy us. At the edge of the harbor, which has suffered years of erosion because of the sea winds, desperate people push the sea god statues they carved with their own hands into the abyssal waters. Temples have been abandoned, their altars smashed. Precious collections of books and scrolls are naught but ashes and smoke. Over the centuries, the people's faith in the sea god and everything that's associated with him were swallowed by the rising tides. It was only a matter of time before they were abandoned and forgotten. The bride of the sea god suffered this fate as well. Okay. Like, does this... I guess this is the first sea god? Not the one that we know afterward? That's like... Rafayel? The 𝑦𝒅𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍? Oh no. Hawkern? Who you? The guards grab my arms and throw me to the ground. I stare at the intricate patterns that dot the hem of the castellan's robes. What's a castellan? The situation is ironic, and it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. In the past, he was Romirro's minister, whose loyalty to the city was unmatched, yet now he is a cruel individual after the prophecy appeared in the tomb of the sea god. Didn't you say the tomb of the sea god spreads lies and leads people astray? Not only is it untrustworthy, but you sealed it away in the temple. Romirro shall be reborn under the current okay. What do you mean by that? Oh, so it's lies. We're gonna make things happen that are lies. Everything is at stake here, but you're still obsessed with your power as the Castellan. How pathetic. Let's try that again real fast. Sorry, I'm not really listening to the Japanese today, so I should, though. That's not quite what they said. After hearing the heavy lock... After hearing the heavy lock... I can't read that. Stop that. After hearing the heavy lock bind the door, I'm once again left alone in the tower. Suddenly, a gentle breeze sweeps in. The blood on my face is wiped away. Oh, I had blood on my face? Why? Did he hit me?
怪人の花嫁だというのに、たかが人間にどうしてこんなに虐げられているんだ?
When did he appear? Ooh, capital he. Nice. That title is nothing more than a pair of shackles. Why can't you be the groom of Himeko instead? Yes. Yes. I don't remember when it started. At first, I thought the voice was a hallucination born from my lengthy imprisonment, but time passed, and the seagulls brought me seashells with strange patterns. That's when I became certain of his existence. He claimed to be the sea god, but his voice was too youthful, too mysterious. I couldn't trust him. However, I found myself involuntarily anticipating his appearances. If anything, it made my time here a little more bearable. And like a person who was fascinated while watching a goldfish in a bowl, he approached me. He tested me, tempted my heart to yearn for freedom as it sat in a pit of despair.
Oh,
really? What things? What are you talking about? The sea breeze flips through the tattered pages on the table. It stops, and there I see a page covered in mysterious, intricate symbols. Oh? So when he said stuff, then when we say stuff, he'll come. The last traces of his voice are buried by the horn. I look outside to see an anxious crowd gathering under the dilapidated tower. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? Are you still there? Silence falls over the tower. I squeeze my eyes shut and force myself to stay calm. His proposal is too sudden. It could be a trap as well. I'd be foolish not to question it. Even if it is a trap, does it matter? Is there anything more hopeless than being imprisoned here forever? I might as well take this gamble. Don't die myself. I mean, I might well. I'm gonna die. I know that. I've watched the thing. We die almost every time we're with him. Like, it's kind of sad, but that's why he's, like, depressed and has, like, trauma. We've done so much to him, this poor man. Atop the tower, Hawkern raises the orb that symbolizes Romirro. His gaze sweeps over the port's towering embankments and the ships with their black sails. The sea people are like ants. They're restless. A guard shoves me, and I stumble to the edge of the tower. In that instant, the gazes below me, filled with disgust, fear, anxiety, and cold indifference, pierce me like arrows. I need to borrow the summonery. I need to borrow the summonio staff. I should have listened to what he said in Japanese. Oh my god. My lord, the power within the tomb of the sea god has faded. I need to use the sea god's summonio staff to make the prophecy's words manifest again. Tonight is a lunar eclipse. Without the summonio staff to protect us, should any signs resembling calamities appear? I deliberately lower my voice. At that moment, lightning tears through the clouds. The sea churns and massive waves crash onto the shore. A moment passes. The sea god's summonio staff, its old age apparent, is given to me. According to him, I need to sing the hymn. La la la, la 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 la. I guess I just have to be like the Little Mermaid or something. I brush away the dust from the staff and raise it towards the tomb of the sea god. Wait! I just thought about this. Isn't this just like the reverse of the Little Mermaid? He's going to give us not his voice, but his heart. Our silent universe awakens in the faint light where dusk and dawn meet and merge. The young and pure sea god descends upon the first wave's surge. The ancient lyrics flow from my mouth as the staff slowly traces a totem-like pattern in the air. Suddenly, mysterious singing drifts through the biting sea wind. With my voice, it echoes from afar. That's him! That's my baby! He's singing! Wait, I have to listen to him again, sorry. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The perfectest of perfect. He's here. Good. He didn't lie to me. A slight feeling of relief washes over me as I face the wind and sing even louder. Oh yeah, I'm not singing this, sorry. I don't sing. He who commands the cycles of the sun, the moon, and the tides. He who guides souls to rest in distant realms. Ah, yeah! Did I touch anything? Okay, I didn't. Okay, I thought I changed something on my computer. The guards lunge at me, but the staff emits a dazzling blue light that repels everyone. The sea god wields fire in the darkness. He is the blazing sun who ignites the lost night. Thunder crashes upon the sea, and enormous waves manifest. Heavy rainfall descends as the storm engulfs all of Romirro. Terror and chaos erupt around me. I clutch the staff tightly and continue to sing until a beam of light appears. It points to someone under the towering waves. I brace myself before I leap into the ocean. Can we still sing? Cough, cough. Oh my god, I'm dying. He said he would greet me, but this is a little too violent for my liking. Black seawater twists into a massive vortex and carries me away. Disoriented, I stop swimming and let my body sink deeper into the ocean's depths. Am I like dying? I lose track of the time before a magnificent yet ruined structure gradually appears. Okay, like, am I holding my breath? He definitely sounds a little different, doesn't he? A voice as cold as frigid seawater drifts towards me. Ghostly light sweeps across the crumbling ruins. Like moonlight, it's reflected in my eyes. Before me is a slowly swaying fishtail. It's so magnificent that everything I have ever considered beautiful in my life suddenly feels plain and unremarkable. A human body with the tail of a fish and the power to control this ocean. Are you the sea god? Several heavy chains are wrapped around his body. Powerful runes, barely visible, keep him immobilized. Why would the sea god be imprisoned in the first place? Oh, in a place like this. Already? Wow. My love. Oh, I can't wait to watch this again on my phone where it's a little bit better. I forgot that it's a little bit off on this thing. Oh no, I'm really sad. If I die, then no one will save you. Ooh, special mark. It's over here, isn't it? I know. It's on your boob. It's on the boob. Observe him. Ooh. It's on the boob, myself. Oh, he's so hot. He's so hot. Look at him. I will observe all I want. Oh, look at him. Yes. Yes, please. Aren't you afraid I'll take... What is that? What did I say? Aren't you afraid I'll take your scale and disappear without a trace? Okay. Ooh, alright. Oh, damn. Damn. Alright. Oh. Nice, nice. power feels familiar.
これが君の探していた印だ。かつては別の封印でもあった。
Oh? Oh, do you want me to take it off of your tail, my love? Okay. Yeah. No, don't. Okay.
嵐の音だ。来い。
Ooh, nice.
続けろ。
He said, continue. Of course I'm gonna continue.
海の深き底から奥へ。
How do they keep you in the first place, darling? You're literally a sea god. Like, how did they trap you?
怪人は蘇る。この海の運命を君に書き換える。この先、君は僕と共にあるしかない。
Wait, this is... I remember this vision. Like, I mean, also, like, obviously, like, that's, like, the thing we see. Oh, no! For fuck's sake. God, I wish my iPad could hold this. Ah, I'm so upset. But isn't that, like the screen, right? And then also, like, the vision we saw before? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They've been really hinting at this a lot. Like in in all of his stuff. Like, exciting, guys. All right, second chapter. The storm's roar filters through the seawater and resonates as whales' distant songs. My body feels impossibly heavy, yet scenes from my dreams gradually come into focus.
怪人の書の導きは絶対だ。彼女こそが怪人の花嫁、羅京都存続の唯一の希望なのだ。
Castellan.
彼女は羅京都の未来の領主となる。怪人の名のもとに町を守り、沈没の予言を変えるだろう。
成人の儀までまだ半年以上もあるのに、祝いの品がもう山積みだなんて、みんな心からお嬢様を慕っておりますね。
Oh?
お嬢様は怪人の花嫁ですし、領主様が自らお育てになられましたから。
How did they know I was the bride of the sea god though?
それに誰に対してもお優しいですから。そんな素敵な方が素晴らしいものを授かるのは自然なこと。こ
の愚かな怪人信仰が何をもたらしたか見るといい。死、最悪、怪人は羅京都を救いなどしない。何が怪人の花嫁だ。全部デタラメだろう。こいつも怪人と同じように羅京都を滅亡に導くだけだ。
The only reason why that happened is because you locked him up. I bet you that's what happened. Is that people locked him up and that's why he ended up like destroying Romirro. Oh no!
聞こえるか。外では皆お前を処刑すると騒ぎ立てている。だがお前は怪人の書と対話できる唯一の人間だ。このまま死なせるのは私も忍びない。こうしよう。 私の命令におとなしく従うな。
What a bitch.
命は助けて。
Sorry, just getting stuff out real fast. Also, my glasses are making my eyes hurt. 1 second. I open my eyes. Brilliant white lightning dispels my chaotic nightmare and illuminates the scene before me. Rainwater flows through the window frames. It makes the carvings and murals gradually reveal the lifelike faces of gods.
目が覚めたかい？
Is he like floating? Is this outside of the sea? Seems like it. Oh, wait! He has legs! I wasn't expecting that! He has legs! The sea god looks at me, his beautiful tail having transformed into human legs at an unknown point in time. He can walk on land?
君に贈り物を一つ用意した。
Oh, have you now? God, he's beautiful though. Oh God, he's so beautiful. Please save me from this man. Why? Why do you look so beautiful like this? God damn it. Oh. He lifts me up and directs my gaze to the steps below. Hawkern, his most trusted minister, and the tower god's captain. Those who had bullied me and abused me are now on the ground. Bound, they crawl and struggle, their eyes filled with fear and despair.
彼らの命は君に預けよう。一人ずつやるか、それとも。
His hand covers the back of mine. He guides me to raise my hand, and lightning gathers in my palm. Oh my God. Are you gonna make me kill them? I mean, they kind of deserve it though. Debris scatters, and the castellan's crown clatters to the ground. The puddles on the floor bloom crimson.
一気に始末する。
My palm is quickly held again. Out of nowhere, raging waves rise in the center of the temple and engulf everyone. Oh, wow. Can, like, Raphael use, like, all of these powers? Is he, like, holding out on me? Watching them struggle as they suffocate, I feel a sense of satisfaction. However, an indescribable emotion wells up. The sea god already has a terrible reputation. Won't this make the people hate you more?
それならその手を下ろせばいい。
I pause before I hold his hand even tighter. I hear him chuckle as the illusory waves shimmer with rippling light. They reflect a cold emptiness in his eyes.
人間の信仰とは私欲に過ぎない。求める時だけ拝み、叶わなければ罵る。そんな評判をなぜ僕が気にしなければいけないんだ？
As if he had his fill of watching their death throes, he releases my hand. The water vanishes. Are they dead?
僕がこの世界を裏切ったというなら、真の滅亡を見せてやるのが道理というものだろう。これはまだ始まりに過ぎない。情けをかけるにはまだ早い。
You're overthinking it. I would never. The dying Castellan struggles to prop himself up. His gaze burns with a fury that could shoot flames.
私がいなければ、お前はとっくにコース大送りだったのに。よくも恩をあだで返したら。
You think like what you did to me was okay though, dude? Like fuck off. So the lamb penned for slaughter is obligated to thank the butcher? You're insane. I pick up a sword from the ground and hurl it at him. The blade stabs his shoulder blade. Wow, okay. I mean, I wouldn't do that in real life, but sure. I'm too nice, guys. I'm actually a nice person.
忘れていないだろうな。お前の命はまだ私が握っていることを。私が死ねば呪いによりお前も痛みの中で死ぬのだ。
Then we'll die together. Does it look like I'm scared? A swift death is better than living as a caged bird forever.
呪い?
Oh god, he's so beautiful. The sea god lifts my chin and strokes my cheek. Tentacle-like bluish-green runes slowly appear.
それはこの美意識のかけらもない模様のこと?
He curls his fingertips. His movements are gentle, yet the runes are being torn away from my cheeks. It hurts.
動くな。とても古い呪文だ。でも僕の花嫁を操るには全く足りない。目を閉じて。
I hear an eerie sound as something is destroyed with the pain.
稚拙なやり口だ。
Oh, sorry, I just clicked his nipple. When I open my eyes again, wisps of murky mist still linger in the air. Nearby, the castellan is suspended in midair. A water tendril tightens around his throat.
これは人間が操れる呪文じゃない。どこで手に入れた？自分で言え。
お前に私を裁く権利などない。
言わないのか。それならもう口を開く必要はない。
Okay, wait, what did he say? This magic can't be willed by humans. Tell me where you found it. Is there other magical beings that would do something like this to me? I wonder.
お前は神じゃないのか。なぜ全てを破壊した？リモリア、ケイラクト、そして今ここを破壊しようとしている。
Wait, is Lemuria already gone? I'm confused. Let me check again. Whale falls. Wait, this is after? I'm confused. Dark-colored waves surge when the waters recede. Hey, wait a second. When the waters recede, the Castellan, yeah, and the others have vanished without a trace. Where have you taken them?
よりふさわしい場所だ。
Why didn't you just kill Hawkern? A blood-stained crown flies into his hand.
奴の檻の中で何年閉じ込められていたんだ。
It's been a long time. I don't remember. Why are you going by yourself? Stop.
それほどの長い憎しみが奴のほんの一瞬の死によって相殺されるのなら、僕は今すぐ君の願いを叶えてやれる。
You wouldn't offer me a gift without a reason. What is it that you want? Tell me.
君は僕の花嫁じゃないの？
He touches the pearls in my hair before he lowers his gaze.
自分の花嫁のために少しばかりの汚れを掃除するのは当然のことだよ。
Is it? As I debate whether I should confront him or try to extract information more subtly, a thunderous crash resounds outside the window. The storm has destroyed a distant embankment. Seawater rushes in like a roaring beast as it flows directly into the city. Loban! Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We are doing Raphael's myth, so if you don't want to get spoiled, please feel free to step out a bit. But we must do at least a bit of this tonight. What is happening? This is only the second night. Romirro shouldn't be sinking now. Do we really want to save the city though? Like, they all tried to kill us, my girl. Like, they want us dead. The tomb of the sea god has been returned to the temple. I run there, and I'm shocked that the words of the prophecy are emitting a faint glow. Oh, you're not a Raphael. Okay, good, good. I'm definitely a Raphael girly, so. I could be your what? I could be your bride, Raphael. This future was predetermined long ago. Whether it's the second or third night makes little difference. Okay. Yeah, let him die. They're kind of like shit to me, so. Not gonna lie, they should die. Even all the corner husbands got removed. Wow. Yeah, it's true though. It's true. It's true. Everyone's gone except for him. Sorry, I'm just like putting away my stuff right now. Yep. I love him so much that everyone else vanished. Whenever I play like with Raphael, I actually don't have corner husbands. It's hilarious. I don't want to die. This place is my sanctuary. Why would I die, though? He would keep me safe, wouldn't he? I've only just completed my escape, and I have yet to taste a day of freedom. I don't want to die like this. If I perish along with Romirro, you'll be the... Oh, wait. Yeah. You'll be the sea god with the shortest marriage in history. I'm sure there's others. Like, legitimately, we've been reborn how many times? And how many times have we, like, betrayed him? Or did stupid things? Or dedged on him? What if you regain your powers?
Teo.
Huh. Huh.
Teo.
Oh. Why is that hot?
Teo.
Teo. Oh my god. Why do you say it in such a hot voice? Please stop.
君は僕の花嫁だ。もちろん僕もこんなに早く命を落とされることを望んではいない。
A cold glint flashes as he cuts both our palms. He intertwines his fingers with mine, and our blood mixes. It drips onto the tomb of the sea god. Golden light rises from the tomb of the sea god like threads of silk. They unfurl in mid-air and weave together to form poetic words. Oh god, he's so hot. God, I can't even. Lemurians who seeketh absolute power, combat the treacherous tides, dive into the deep for pearls, find true love. Am I your true love, my love? These were the hidden prophecies in the tomb. It makes sense now. Despite the fact I've conversed with the tomb of the sea god many times, I could only decipher fragments and incomplete phrases. Yet what's more shocking is the meaning contained in these words. I struggled to grasp the most crucial line. To find a true love, that means... The sea god appears more composed as he raises his hand to brush away the text and heal the wound on my hand.
答えはよくわかっているだろう、怪人の花嫁。
You knew you needed me to restore your power. That's why you gave me those gifts.
君は僕の知っている人間より少し賢いみたいだね。
Now that I understand his intentions, I feel oddly relieved. According to the tomb, you'll regain your power and stop the sea from swallowing Romirro if we fall in love?
君が生き延びたいなら、今のところこの方法を取るしかない。
But you already love me. But falling in love doesn't happen instantly. All the while, the threat of this land sinking below the waves looms over us. Kiss him! Ah! Confess to him! Which one? Which one should I do? Should I kiss him? Should I kiss him? Confess! I'm gonna kiss him. Kiss him! Kiss him myself. Mustering some courage, I wrap my hands around his neck and kiss him without any hesitation. That's... A god's lips are warm. Before he can recover from his surprise, I quickly pull away. Well, has your power been restored? Even just partly? He grabs my arm, pulls me close, and bends down to return my kiss.
こんな些細な動作、愛には程遠い。
Wait, what did we do? The intensity is so overwhelming that I wince and draw in a sharp breath. Okay. Still better than sitting and waiting for my death.
僕がここにいる限り、死神は来たくても来られないさ。どうやって僕を目覚めさせたか覚えている？
The Romirro staff and the sea's ritualist hymn. He places the staff in my hands. I'm not sure when or how he got it.
これは一時的に僕の力を目覚めさせることができるだけだ。この嵐を止めるためにはもう一つ必要なものがある。
He turns over my hand as he traces letters on my palm. I can't help but open my mouth. Rafayel.
覚えておくといい。これが僕の名だ。心の中で最も敬虔な声で唱えて。そして僕のために開催の歌をもう一度歌うんだ。
Why do you... Don't look at me like that. Look at him looking at me sultrily like, oh, I can't stop this. I love him. I love him so much, guys. Oh, God. He suddenly dives into the storm, and his legs transform into a brilliant fishtail as he soars above the terrifying waves. The Romirro staff emits a light to accompany my song. I sing with all my strength and stare at his figure. He glides along the top of the waves, lightning from the tip of his tide-breaker trident strikes the heavy storm clouds. Streams of golden light swirl across the sea's surface. The rain stops, and winds cease as the subdued tides transform into millions of transparent fish. They stir up sand and gravel as they slowly retreat to the deep sea. At the base of the damaged statue, people kneel in the muddy waters, yet they see the sun rising behind the sea god. He turns around, his gaze passes through the lingering mist and lands on me. God, he's so hot. Hawkern and his henchmen are imprisoned in a water cage that's under a waterfall. They receive my thorough care. I know that Rafayel didn't spare Hawkern just to let me have my revenge. For him, Hawkern might have some value. I tried to ask him about it, but Rafayel won't give me an answer. As the heir to the previous castellan, I became the new ruler of Romirro. Unexpectedly, some rumors began to spread through the city. The sea god's bride awakened him. Now he carries out her orders without question. If she can command the sea god to calm the storm during the eclipse, then surely she can command him to drown Romirro. She put 12 venomous sea snakes in the water prison. They drink the former Castellan's blood every day, and the water below the Mosin waterfall is now bright red. I pay no attention to their gossip. After all... Wah! Sorry. I dropped my something. I pay no attention to their gossip. After all, I have no interest in ruling a city that once abandoned me. What matters is that I must fall in love with Rafayel. Oh my god. Am I going to try to fall in love with him? I am okay, Lupin. I just kind of had something balancing instead of like putting it on something that's not going to die. That's on me.
殿下、港の修理についてですが。
Deal with it yourself. Wow. Wow.
殿下、町に怪人様の像を新たに建立しようと考えておりますが。
You don't need to ask for my permission. After shutting out those annoying voices, I searched the temple for any sign of Rafayel. This place has become the sea god's residence. To fall in love with him sooner, I spend most of my time here. I can't just fall in love with somebody. I don't know, like, if you know this, but, like, falling in love with people takes more than just spending time with them. The problem is, he's always somewhere else. How am I supposed to fall in love with him? He doesn't want to fall in love. He wants to be somewhere else. Besides, he already loves you, you idiot. What's this?
鱗だ。もう忘れたの?
The scale I held in my hand has transformed into a blue seashell. It now hangs from a delicate, silvery white chain. Is this a token of affection?
少なくとも嫌悪を示すものじゃない。
The necklace is put around my neck, and the seashell is like a crystalline mark over my heart.
ちゃんとしまっておいて。それは僕の心の一部だ。
Is it?
それがあれば、僕は君がどこで何をしているかいつでもわかる。
This feels like Caleb somehow. He can track my every move, but I have no idea what he's up to. It's not exactly fair. In the center of the temple, several springs converge into a deep, mysterious pool. The waters churn, and the currents with white sea foam are connected to the deep sea. Around the pool stand 12 broken statues, their damaged torsos holding candle holders of solidified whale oil. Their heads are solemnly lowered towards me. He took the time to build a pool. I've learned something, however. He likes to soak in water. I mean, he is a mermaid myself. Bored, I pick up a few silver leaves from a nearby box and skip them. They bounce across the water. I don't know if the citizenry is trying to curry favor with Rafayel and me, but people have sent numerous gifts while keeping their distance. Is he not here? There's no response under the water. I'm about to give up when I catch a glimpse of an unusual light flashing below the surface. Curiosity compels me to dive into the water to get a closer look. Oh yeah. But someone suddenly grabs my wrist. Ah, look, he has his
挨拶もなし
fishtail
に
on.
僕の寝室に入ってくるなんて少々無礼じゃないかい？
It's his bed chambers. Oh my god. Raphael floats to the surface, his long hair spreading out along the water's surface. I can barely see his tail. It's like a streak of cold yet beautiful, multicolored sunlight you'd see during a sunrise or sunset. I supervised the renovation of this temple when I was 15. If anything, this place should be mine.
確かにね。それなら君を止めるべきじゃないか。
Oh yeah. He tries to drag me into the water. Oh, yeah, I can't go. Oh, no, wait. I didn't read it. He tries to drag me into the water, and the churning currents instantly transform into a ferocious beast. It approaches me with its open maw. I use his momentum to grab his arm and quickly wrap my arms around his neck before the water can engulf me. Yeah. It's cold.
避けられたはずだけど。
I was afraid you're gonna vanish again when I wasn't looking. How are we supposed to learn more about each other and fall in love if you're not around?
それなら今タコみたいにしがみついているのも僕を愛するため？
Cuddling can be used to gain affection, but there's also another reason. A cold water droplet slides across the tip of my nose. I sneeze multiple times.
軟弱だね。
I'm human, my dude. The water in your bedchamber is too cold. Why is it freezing?
おかしいかい？自分から湯引きされに行くなんて君たち人間くらいのものだろう。
It's called taking a hot bath. Why are you always so dramatic? I hate you. I actually love you, though. I'm sorry. The current carries us to shore. Raphael's tail transforms into a pair of legs as he steps onto the stone tiles inlaid with seashells.
死にたくないと言いながら冷水に飛び込むとはね。君の性への執着は大したことなさそうだ。
You say you need to fall in love with me, and yet you're nowhere to be found. Do you actually want to get your powers back? I bet you he has all of them already.
愛なんていう形なき感情に意味があると信じたことは一
God, I love his beautiful hair. He sets me down as a ball of flame rises from his palm. I flinch and pull away, but he places it in my hand. It's not burning me, and it's warm.
避けないの？
He creates several more spears of fire and uses them to dry my hair and clothes until they're comfortably warm. I love how he has the power of both water and fire. That's so, like, extra of him.
今はただ力を取り戻すために怪人の書の示す通りにしているだけだ。どれだけ近づこうと僕が本気で君を愛することはない。
You're already in love with me, please. Shut up. Don't worry. I'm just trying to survive. Don't misunderstand. And I think I'd actually have feelings for you. I play with the ball of fire in my hands and toss it around. The dancing flame casts a softness across Raphael's face that doesn't suit him. He sits beside me on the stone steps and carefully examines the ornate boxes. These are the gifts from the citizenry. They want to thank you for saving them from the storm that night.
これは贈り物じゃない。保身のための服従の印だ。かつては意味嫌っていたのに、今は媚びへつらう。信仰とは常にこういう作り物なのさ。
You don't seem to be furious, though.
銀の葉で水切りをして楽しそうに遊んでいる君を見たら、怒る必要なんてあるかい？
They belong to you. Keep what you like and throw away the gifts you dislike.
どれも上辺だけの誠意だ。興味はない。
Well, I have something that should interest you. I walk to the tomb and retrieve the Semino staff. that was hiding behind it. It used to be yours, yes? It's now yours again. じゃない。
それの持ち主は君だ。
Okay, this is not our first. This is our second life together, I'm guessing. He gestures for me to look at the ruby on the staff. There's a strange, distinctive mark on it.
リモリア語の君の名だ。それは確かにもともと僕のものだったけど、どうやらすでに君に送ったらしい。だ。
あれ? I don't remember that.
偶然だね。僕もだ。
So I guess like his memories are a bit fragmented.
僕が眠りにつく前か、あるいはもっと遠い昔のことか。いずれにせよ、重要な記憶ではない。
Long slumber. Do you fall asleep a lot, Rafayel? The staff feels heavy. I place it next to the tomb of the sea god. Why would you give me a precious staff?
さあ、君のことが好きだったからかもしれないな。
Maybe my expression was too incredulous because he starts laughing.
僕と愛し合いたいんでしょ。僕に好かれたというのに、どうしてあまり嬉しくなさそうなの？
I just can't imagine you genuinely falling in love with a human. But if we truly had feelings for each other in the past, then falling in love again might not be so difficult. What should I fall in love with, though? If only I admire his appearance, then we'd have an unstable... if I only admire his appearance, then we'd have an unstable foundation. Don't take it so seriously, myself. Oh my god. I mean... I do just admire his appearance. Do I admire him as a person? I don't know, man. I do like his overdramaticisms. I like overdramatic boys a lot. Going back to like Mysterious Ladybug that I've been watching lately. That's probably like I think like Cat Noir's a lot like Rafayel in a bit in a way, just because he's got the silliness down and stuff. Oh my god. I like the dumb power bottom thing.
何か失礼なことを考えていないかい?
Wait, was he talking to me?
何か失礼なことを考えていないかい?
Not him saying that right after he said he's a power bottom. Sorry. I did have inappropriate thoughts. I'm sorry, dude. I was thinking about the god I'm supposed to fall in love with. I'm wondering what his character is. For example, I'd like to learn about his likes, his dislikes, his strengths, his flaws.
卑劣さや欠点を知ってもなお愛せるというの?
I wonder if our Rafayel got all these powers back after he visited that like dark blue place that he wanted to go to. And then he had like all of like that like thunderous power thing that happened on the boat. I need to reread a lot of this stuff. Like I haven't really been doing that. But maybe after this I will. They say if someone can accept even your most awful aspects, then it's true love. It touches the soul.
盲目的で愚かな衝動だね。
For the sake of survival, I'm willing to sacrifice some rationality.
僕がどんな神か知りたいなら簡単だ。
He moves closer and lifts the seashell hanging around my neck.
次の満月の夜、これが君の求める答えを見せてくれるだろう。
Oh? What do you mean? Raphael sinks into the pool, which causes water to splash everywhere. He waves at me unhurriedly before vanishing in the blink of an eye. Full moon night. Oh my god. 3 days later. Night fog blankets the wilderness. Grayish-white blades of grass rise past my ankles. Short trees are scattered about, and their gnarled branches stretch in my direction. The necklace's seashell emits a soft glow. It guides me out of the city and into a dense forest at the foot of Mount Onyuna. What's that sound? I quicken my pace. Exceptionally bright moonlight filters through the trees and illuminates ruins covered in gray-green moss. Raphael stands in the center of the area. Water flows from his hands to lift broken stones. They're pieced together in mid-air. I continue to tiptoe, then... Oh! Ha!
とっくに息遣いが聞こえていたよ。誰を驚かせるつもりだったの?
You brought me in the middle of the night just so I could watch you build a house? I recognize these as the oldest ruins on the island, but no one knows their origins.
そうだ。そこは邪魔だ。こっちに来て。
Still uncertain, I move to the side. More stone bricks float upward and assemble themselves into a wall covered with fragmented inscriptions.
その血は大海原となり、鱗は星となる。その骨は日輪を背負う巨大なクジラとなり、時を計る月の二枚貝となり、冥府へ続く
Oh, it's 11. I better
橋
take
とな
my
る。
pills. That's the creation myth for how the sea god founded Lemuria. Are these ruins connected to the sea god? Wait, he's the sea god. Are they connected to you?
ここは歌島の一部だ。
I furrow my brow. How strange. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember anything about it. Oh my god. This really is our second life. Nice. Now I have to read the first myth again. I can't remember it at all. This is what happens when you have ADHD and you can't remember things. Don't spoil me though. Alright. As I'm deep in thought, more stones rise with the flowing water. They connect to the broken walls and ruins to gradually form a shrine. Oh, I need to like make a thing that says like, do not spoil me somewhere over here. Because I've been getting a lot of those in the comments and in the chats. So just please remember, no spoilers. Even in comments. Because I'm going to get them. Regardless of whatever I say. The full moon hangs above like a bright pearl set in the center of the full moon hangs above like a bright pearl set in the center of an accessory. It illuminates fragments of the temple's former glory.
ここにはリモリアと歴代の怪人の重要な記録が保存されている。君の知りたい怪人はここにいる。
These are the stories about the sea god, but they're not the story of Raphael. Interesting. Oh. Every sea god, not only this Raphael.
何も違わないだろう。いずれ僕はここに記録される怪人となり、ホムラという名を忘れる。
No, it won't. You keep on using the same name every generation. Every single sea god is called Raphael, my love. He tilts his head back as if he's using somewhat real yet illusory fragments. Sorry, I can't say that word. To search for pieces of his memories. Some words make me stutter, so I need to like avoid them like the plague. That doesn't sound like a good thing.
でも君も僕が力を取り戻して真の怪人になることを望んでいるんだろ
You're not wrong. The flowing water gradually disperses, and the shrine crumbles apart once more. It has returned to being ruins. What about you? After you regain your powers, what do you want to do?
少なくとも僕を海底に封印した人間を見つけ出さなければならない
How much do you want to like bet it was one of my previous reincarnations? Do you remember who it was?
いずれ思い出すさ
Empathically, I nod. It was me, my love. It was me. Like, in previous incarnation. I definitely did it. I know what it feels like to lose your freedom. You were sealed away for so long. You must really hate that person. Actually, a few of our lives, we've been we get like imprisoned a lot. Like, it feels like this happens a lot to us.
憎む価値なんてない
Like, I guess we're kind of imprisoned when we were like really young, or we were experimented on in our like current life. Like in the future, the way future, we're imprisoned. In the past, like our first iteration with him, we are also imprisoned. We like to be imprisoned, apparently.
憎む価値はないけど許すわけにはいかない
He glances at the moon before walking into the dense forest. I hurriedly catch up to him. There's one thing I still don't understand. You forgot who sealed you away. How do you know that I can break your seal?
君は怪人の花嫁だ僕が君を選ぶのは当然だろうそれに僕が封印されていた時唯一感じ取れたのは君だけだった
As he says this, a cryptic smile suddenly appears on his face. He remembers some things. He might not remember everything, but he remembers some
初め
things.
て君の声を聞いた時君が言っていたのは僕の悪口だったというわけだ
When did we slander him? I remember this.
君は
I never slander you,
怪
my
人
love.
の書は災いを招く中身のない書だと言っていた怪人を見つけられずただ怪人の花嫁の居場所だけを告げ君を捕らえさせ罪を着させたと花嫁を置き去りにして自分だけが威張って何が怪人だナマコ以下だとも言っていたかな
Sounds like us, actually.
それから
Actually, I think I know why I like Raphael's like stories the best. Because I act like myself, the real person, like not real person, 私じゃなくて the MC acts like I would act. Not all the time, but a lot of the times she's just like, oh my god, you dramatic little fish. Like I feel like we have Naminori, we have like the same brainwaves. Like Caleb MC has a lot of red flags, and I just can't stand that. Like I just feel like that's why I don't know if I could actually like put Caleb as number 2. Like I every time I open my mouth, I'm like, oh my god, you're so stupid. Like both of you. And then like maybe Xavier's is kind of close. But like Silas and Zane's are a little bit, I don't know about them, but I definitely know that Raphael's like MC is the closest to my own personality, so. I argue well frankly. Oh wait, what did I say? Sorry, I didn't read myself. You're making up nonsense. I have never insulted you. I argue while frantically trying to think. However, I have insulted him a few times. Yeah, I have. I've definitely done that.
そのうち分かってきた。君が独り言や僕の悪口を言うのは調子がいい時だと。
That's true. It's me, guys. I do that. I do that. Whenever I'm like insulting someone, I'm actually in a good mood, I
どん
guess.
な目にあったか大体察しがつく。
You really like watching people in secret, huh? Sounds a lot like a Caleb to me.
それは違う。僕が見えるのは君だけだ。
I told you he was already in love with me. I told you guys he was already in love with me. God, I can't wait to see this in actual, like, good quality when I get my iPad to actually download this. Oh, did I read that? We had wandered to the shore without realizing it. Moonlight casts a shimmering glow across the sea's surface. Blurry, distant stars sparkle where the ocean meets the sky.
何？
Oh, God, he's so cute. It's to stop you from jumping into the water and vanishing again.
そんな風に手を握っただけで僕は止められない。
If you keep disappearing, it'll be hard for me to fall in love with you. You should at least tell me what you're going to do and where you're going. I was making up shit, sorry guys.
それなら今度は僕と一緒に来る？
He raises his hand and the moonlight condenses into a strand of silver thread at his fingertips. Then it descends into the sea's surface. Wow, why is he so powerful? Every stream immediately becomes visible in the water's reflection. They follow the moonlight, coil around his cupped hand, and dance.
よし、時が来た。
He releases the strand of moonlight and makes a gesture with his hands that resembles a flying bird. He whistles, and the sound lingers. Then an enormous white skeleton rises from... Oh my god. Why a white skeleton? It reminds me of fish with large fins. The creature swiftly cuts through the sea mist and appears before me. Wait, he can like bring dead fish back to life too? This man, I fucking swear. He can do everything.
勇気はある？
He's so powerful. Don't underestimate me. I mean... But as soon as I step forward, I find myself at a loss. I'm unsure of how to approach this skeletal creature. I feel a sense of weightlessness as Raphael places me directly on the creature's back. His legs then transform into a tail, and he swims into the ocean.
しっかり座っていなよ。また海に落ちてももう助けないから。
You better help me. God, this man. Oh, all right. This might be my last because it's almost 11. It's 11 where I am. So we'll see how far this goes. And then we'll end after this one. And then we'll do a part 2 tomorrow. Raphael swims through the inky black water. Silvery light breaks into pearls that flow along his tail. Close behind is the skeletal creature that's carrying me. Is this your friend, Raphael?
骨だけになっているというのに、僕を見るなり飛びかかってきて食べようとした。それも友達と言える？
I'd say it's more... Oh, no, I didn't get to say that. It's more of a hungry friend. Ah! As if it understood what I said, it suddenly whips its tail in an attempt to throw me off. I quickly grab onto what was once its dorsal fin.
限界ザメは短気なんだ。あまりからかわない方がいい。かじられて粉々の骨にされてしまうかもしれないからね。その種族はリモリアと共に滅びたはずだ。
Alright, this is definitely after the first myth. Could it actually be your friend? From before you went to sleep, I mean? The 𝒔𝒕𝒔 shark raises its head and makes an almost inaudible sound. Then it quietly swims closer to Rafayel. Yeah, it was.
そうかもしれない。かつてゲーラクトでこいつの影を見たことがある。
According to legend, it was the most magnificent and beautiful place in all of Lemuria. Sorrow and suffering don't exist there.
君たち人間の伝説は誇張ばかりだな。
You don't remember me, but you remember that?
もう忘れてしまった。
Oh, you do. Oh, you don't.
怪人の力が蘇らない限り、眠りについたリモリア人は目を覚まさない。その時が来れば、ゲーラクトはまたこの世に現れる。
Oh? Wait, how many times has Lemuria been like lost? I need to read more. God, guys, I'm so behind. No spoilers though, guys. I can't be spoiled. Hi, Finn. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're dating my fish boyfriend right now. He's lamenting about not remembering his past, which is aka me. That's good. You have a homeland worth longing for.
つまり、君の故郷には懐かしむ価値がないということ。
It abandoned me first. Not wanting to continue this conversation, I pretend to admire the 𝒔𝒕𝒔 shark. After a moment, an idea pops into my mind. Raphael, come here. I want to give you a gift. But just so you're aware, I haven't done this in a long time. It might not work.
それならあまり期待はしない方がいいかい?
Maybe. Despite saying that, he raises his hand and uses the rising waves to sit down beside me. I take a deep breath, concentrate on the palm of my hand, and then gently place it on the 𝒔𝒕𝒔 shark's head. In the darkness, a faint power slowly awakens. It cautiously moves towards me bit by bit. I relax my breath and try to become part of that power. I capture every subtle change. I can sense it. A gentle radiance spreads out from the 𝒔𝒕𝒔 shark. Layers of blue tint in the seawater and layers of blue tint tint the seawater and faintly reveal the silhouette of a city. Ooh. While indistinct, its beautiful and magnificent form is still visible. I thought this 𝒔𝒕𝒔 shark missed Royal City too, so I tried to resonate with it. Did that bring back any memories? Raphael doesn't say a word until the water turns black once more. I'm forced to break the strange silence. I didn't expect it to work. I haven't resonated in a long time, and I only use it to help others find lost crabs and turtles.
ありがとう。
Huh?
芸楽島を見せてくれたことに礼を言っている。
You're welcome. The moon has disappeared as sea fog descends with heavy clouds. They engulf our surroundings. As the fog grows thicker, my doubts continue to take root in the depths of my heart. You still haven't told me where we're going, Rafayel.
この霧が晴れたら着く。
But just as I'm about to press for more details, I suddenly feel like my mind is being enshrouded by fog. My consciousness becomes heavy. Something's wrong with this fog.
おかしくなんてないさ。
There's nothing wrong with it.
目を閉じて、君はただ少しの間寝ていればいいんだ。
What are you doing? Is he drugging me? Why do all these men do things like this to me? Why did I fall asleep? Yeah, why? Let me think.
よく眠れた。
How long was I asleep? Wait, where am I? The surrounding seawater surges violently. It rushes with the force of 1,000 avalanches towards a massive oceanic abyss. It's like a crack between heaven and earth. It seems as if the entire ocean is about to collapse. The thunderous roar is so deafening that it makes my ears hurt, and a sense of foreboding washes over me. Rafayel, please don't tell me we're going there.
急いで僕の力を取り戻すんじゃなかった。
Oh, are you in love with us
これ
now?
が怪人の書に書かれていた海上で荒れ狂う大波と戦うだ。
Now I understand what he meant when he said opportunity. Oh, no! No! Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Yay! Alright. Better quality. Yay! Okay. I think I went a little bit too far ahead. So sorry. Because I had to reset everything real fast because we died. Oh my god. But we got it. We got it back. So we're good. Okay, so where were we? Was I at like is it too late for me to change my mind? And then Rafayel says, I can't even hear him. What? No! Please. Please. It's working, but there's no sound. Oh, there's no sound. Wait, it shows there's sound. There is sound. Oh my god.
どう思う?
Okay, I got it to work, guys. Oh my god, I'm feeling good about myself somehow. Okay, I sigh. Okay, let's finish this. I sigh. I resign myself to my fate as I hold him tightly, close my eyes, and allow him to take me into the bottomless oceanic abyss. As my dizziness subsides, I can still hear the massive waves crash above us. Everything around me is enshrouded in darkness. My survival instincts make me grip Raphael's shoulders tightly. Is it over?
まさか、まだ始まったばかりだ。
Okay. He holds me close as okay, I have to move this because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go. He holds me close as we continue to swim towards greater depths. After what feels like an eternity, our feet finally touch flat seabed. Dark blue flames ignite one after another in the distance. They move in our direction and reveal an ancient, magnificent plaza. In the center stands a stone gate with multiple heavy chains. Each one extends to a tall stone statue as that anchors it in place. The Lemurians have a lot of ruins.
ここは怪人の墓地だ。
Oh?
ここにある石像一つ一つは、かつて命を落とした怪人を象徴している。
How many are there? I hope you didn't bring me here just so we could be buried together.
安心しなよ。その日は少なくともあと何万年か先だ。
Nah, mate. Nah, mate. It's like very soon. We're going to be buried together very soon. He shoots lightning from his fingertips, and it hits one of the guardian straps. Okay, so he can do fire, he can do lightning, he can do water. Like, is he like all of the elements combined? Like, I am Captain fucking Planet or something?
とぼけるな。僕の声は届いているんだろ。
Oh,
若き怪人よ、すでに告げ
young sea god.
そなたの魂に刻まれし契約の印は未だ不完全。
It was never complete? What happened to us before? Maybe we'll finally figure it out.
断腸撃を鍛え直すことは許されぬ。
その印の主人を連れてきた。
Even when I'm pushed forward, I'm still trying to figure out what this bond mark is.
彼女と一緒ならその印とやらも完全になるのでは。
確か
Oh. The statue slowly turns towards me.
怪人を目覚めさせる33層の怪人の墓地を突破し断腸撃を採用の祭壇へ捧げるべし。試練が終われば怪人の力がよみがえる。
Yeah, but I have to die for it. I think that's what happened the first time, was that I didn't die. Like, he didn't kill me. And that was the reason why our bond was never complete. Combining Raphael's words with the statues, I realize what's happening. There are statues representing past sea gods in each level of the tomb, so 33 sea gods. Does that mean we need to defeat all of them? Then you'll be able to complete the trial and regain your powers?
怖い。
Kowakunai yo. Yada. I'm not. Dying here is no different from dying in Romirro. If we succeed, my chances of living a long life will increase. Actually, if we succeed, I'll probably die faster.
弱気なことを言わないで。もしじゃない。必ずうまくいく。全部僕に任せればいい。君がやる。
I can't see you. Let me see you. There you go. I can't not have it.
死なないこ
I'm going to die. That's just like part of the plan. The Tidebreaker trident materializes in Raphael's hand as he walks to the stone gate. I take a deep breath and summon a silver sword. Oh wow, I can do that?
始めよう。
The stone statues slowly pull away the heavy curtains, heavy chains. Layer upon layer of seals are released one after another, and the seabed begins to shake violently.
試練を突破する鍵は全ての石像を倒すことじゃない。
He suddenly pulls me close, lowers his voice, and enigmatic mirth, I can't say that word, flickers in the depths of his gaze.
鍵は祭壇にたどり着くことだ。
As soon as a gap appears in the stone gate, Raphael swings his trident and creates a maelstrom. Maelstrom. I feel like I've only read this word and not actually had to say it out loud. It sweeps us up and propels us through the entrance. Lightning flashes and sparks fly as he shoots into the first level like an arrow released from a bow. Meanwhile, a sea god statue is slowly emerging from an enormous stone niche.
若き怪人よ
Long beard sea god. Okay, that's not us. Lightning strikes and catches the statue off guard. It knocks back into the stone niche. Raphael doesn't linger. He rides the current to the second level and unleashes another lightning bolt without any hesitation. Chaos surrounds us as an unprecedented scorching heat radiates from Raphael's body, yet his gaze remains exceptionally sharp and composed. The stone statues are either knocked back before they can fully emerge or slow in their hopeless pursuit of us. Duck! I swing my sword to cut down several coral arrows flying toward... Ah! Like a blazing flame, Raphael turns the entire sea god... Ah! Let me read that! Raphael turns the entire sea god's tomb upside down. He reaches the altar in just a few breaths. With lightning speed, he unleashes the Tidebreaker trident, and a radiant brilliance akin to daylight fills the sea god's tomb. The surrounding clamor fades. Hazy threads of light gradually wrap themselves around my... Goodness gracious. Around my and Raphael's hands. I don't know why it keeps on going by itself. I don't have it on, like, auto, but I'll have to, like, check the settings. Ooh, wait, we're gonna remember everything? Accompanied by mysterious chanting, a warm power surrounds me. Something reminiscent of flowing sand surges before my eyes. And as a familiar voice resounds in my ears. It is our first myth. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. I knew that though. We're already in love. Ah, I knew it. It's Raphael's voice. Yeah, before Raphael. Unconsciously, I reach out my hand and touch a face that is familiar, yet somehow not. His eyes shine with the beauty of a dawn's glow. However, his smile is more carefree, free and unrestrained, and as bright as the clearest seawater. The one Raphael that doesn't have trauma. Well, I mean, he has a little trauma, but he's not as traumatic as the rest of them. But in the next moment, the warmth in his eyes gradually fades as his body sinks back into the black seawater. Only the mark below his collarbone faintly glows. The Lemurian covenant I promised you. Will we finally know what happened in the depths of the sea? Wait, what did you say that again, my love? I offer you my heart. I'm willing to give you my heart. Yeah, I was supposed to give him my heart, but then I didn't. I think he didn't take it. Because then I would die or something. The sincerest worship. I will bear your mark. In a trance-like state, I hear myself say unfamiliar vows, yet every word seems to come from the depths of my heart. He remembers me now.
僕は僕の心を君にあげた。
He takes my hand and places it against the glowing mark. Everything is clear to me. Before you fell into a deep slumber, we had formed a Lemurian covenant. That's why I'm the bride of the sea god. Those threads of light gradually melt away. The seawater is cold again, and the atmosphere is somewhat awkward.
リモリアの契約は互いが心から望んでいないと結べない。だから君は自分の意志で僕の花嫁になるって決めたんだ。
Maybe
怪
I'm...
人の書は関係ない。
So we did actually sacrifice ourselves then?
ちゃんとあれに謝っておいてね。
Then why did Lemurian fall anyways? I'm confused now. I gotta read this stuff. Give me a second. I gotta read this after this. I'm gonna maybe read it while I go to sleep tonight. I realize he's teasing me about the time I called the tomb worthless. My ears burn with embarrassment as I clear my throat. You must have recognized our bond a long time ago. You just didn't tell me.
それはかつての話さ。今の君と僕には意味をなさない。
The tempered tidebreaker trident returns to his hand. Raphael turns around, his tail emitting a more vivid and sharp radiance. Within his body, a portion of the sea god's power has been awakened. You're embarrassed. You want to deny the fact that we were once in love. You're embarrassed, aren't you?
そうじゃない。
そうじゃないんではないよ。恥ずかしいでしょ? He ignores my provocation and grabs my arm to swim upward, but then he stops.
君、怪我をしている。
Yeah, I give him a heart, man. I must be like bleeding everywhere. It's just a minor wound.
いや。
Hmm?
今すぐラ京都に戻らないと。
What are you talking about? Rafayel brings me back to the surface, and the Fantasia shark carries us to Romirro.
服を少し緩めて、今すぐ手当てをする。
Is that bad? It doesn't hurt. Raphael holds my shoulder with one hand and places his other hand on the back of my neck. Warm power emanates from his palms. Wait, does Raphael have this power? Arg, it hurts! A pain from deep within my bones erupts and heads straight for my heart. It's so intense that I almost fall into the sea. Turning my head, I finally see the wound, but it's not a bloody gash. It resembles some strange floral pattern.
どうして効かないんだ。
Stop, you're making pain worse. Is this what happened the last time we were in the tomb? Yet long after Raphael stops, the pain doesn't subside. I break into a cold sweat, and drops reach my eyes. They trigger another kind of sharp pain.
もう少し我慢して。霧が晴れれば少しは楽になるはずだから。
Raphael, I need a favor. I groggily lift my eyelids as I rest on his lap. Oh. There are rumors. They say the seed god's song can enchant people's hearts and make them lose themselves in illusions. Could you possibly?
そんな根も葉もない噂。もう信じないことだね。
Can't you try? I'll use our bond and... A melody is played on a flute. It floats across the rippling, glittering sea and gently falls into my ears. It's unfamiliar yet captivating as it guides me. I descend into a magnificent dream. I try to memorize every note as it flows. I don't acknowledge the pain anymore. Guided by the rhythmic sound of the waves and this melody, I close my eyes once again. Oh my god. Guys. Guys, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. But we're going to have to finish this in part 2 tomorrow because it is almost midnight and Hime is like Cinderella and she must sleep. I haven't even done my dailies in Zenless Zone Zero or Wuwa for that matter. So we will leave this for tomorrow and I will be back tomorrow after whenever I finish dinner and take a shower and stuff like that, and we will be back to finish for part 2. So please come around and watch part 2 as I find out what the hell happened to us. So I might actually do myth 1 again because I've already forgotten what happened, but I do know this is a continuation of of myth 1, which is so cool. I wasn't expecting. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be like something. I wasn't sure if it was before or after, but after they showed that Lemuria was already like destroyed, I'm guessing this is going to be where we find the explanation for the ending, which I don't actually really remember. I remember like he came back alone. And then Lemuria died, or rather vanished. So I thought that he didn't like succeed in our bond, but I guess we did because it was like something like we had to die for it or something like that. I kind of remember that at least. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't spoil it for me because I'm gonna watch it again. I want to actually find out for myself. So no spoilers. But anyways, I will leave everyone here for the night. So we'll be back tomorrow and we'll finish up Tears of Romirro and see what happens to me and Rafayel. Hopefully I will not die. Actually, well, I think I will die. It was in the trailer, so obviously it's gonna happen as per usual. We give him so much trauma, guys. Like, this man is full of trauma. Every single one of the times we've fallen in love, I just die. My god. Anyways, all right, guys. Any announcements besides that? I will have a new art out very soon. Maybe it may actually not come out. We'll see. And by art I mean not one that I drew myself. Somebody else drew it, and it's beautiful, guys. It's so fucking beautiful. But it may or may not be given to everyone, or it may be something that I will use in something else. We will see though. But anyways, now that we know that my iPad can finally download this bloody game, we will be using iPad and a little bit better quality for once. And yeah, anyways, that is the end of the stream. Thank you guys for coming by. I'm gonna do Wuwa and Zenless Zero off of stream tonight, so I will see you guys next time. I think I might just leave you guys here because I kind of want to like just go and get ready for bed. So yeah, thank you guys for coming by. See you next time. Oh my god, my baby, I miss him already. Oh, okay, bye bye.